Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Rising Info Live. This is brought to you by Rise Up Creatives. This is Master Coach A, and you are joining me for our weekly conversation here on what's up, what's next, and what's going on the social commerce industry where many of us business owners, entrepreneurs are playing our game. For tonight, I'm going to be diving into a very interesting conversation on social media. But not like your typical social media thing, I want to talk about the second order effects. If you have not heard about the second orders effect, okay, this is the effect that we get right after everything subsided. Okay, oftentimes, like you did any other things, when something happens, when something gets into the ball game, when something gets into the mainstream, we get the first order effect. We get the effect, and then we are just so consumed and get stuck on that first order effect without us understanding what happens next. Now, it is interesting, but that for tonight, I'm not going to only dive into the second order effects of social media. I will also dive into a conversation of what happened next, okay? Obviously, after the second order effects, you've got what? The third order effects. Now, because third order effects is starting to happen right now, I want to dive into a conversation of the consequences of the third order effects and how it is gonna affect or probably is now affecting many entrepreneurs or business owners. So, if you know someone who is an entrepreneur, a business owner, a service provider, or someone who you believe is interested to transition from corporate to the business world or the entrepreneurial endeavors, or if you know someone who is going through a lot of mess in their business, or you know someone who is in social media doing anything and everything they can, but they seem not to be getting the best out of social media. These are the people who will be blessed by tonight's conversation. So please, to all our kindred coaches, to all our community members, to all the people right now joining me on the screen live, magandang gabi. Please do me a favor. Don't keep me a secret tonight. Please tag a friend, circulate our link, share in your GC if you have a GC, or better yet, why don't you please copy the link of this video and let someone know, okay, through a private message that there's a conversation happening tonight. So I'm so excited for tonight's conversation and I hope you are. So let me get started by asking you one simple question. Everyone on the screen, Gladys, I can see you. Okay, Master Coach Jasmine, Coach Trisha, Coach Nord, Coach Glacy all the way from Japan. Okay, so Coach Marife from Tacloban. Okay, so magandang gabi. So we've got people from different parts of the country and we've got we got people also from outside of the country. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. And I know that you could probably choose another space. You could probably choose another teacher, another guru, or another entertainer for tonight, but you have chosen to be with me. So thank you so much. I want to honor your time and I'm going to get started into it. And with that, I'd like to ask you, please give me in the chat box, okay, in the comment immediately right now, okay? Where do you stay much of the time in terms of social media? Okay, so I will not name the name of the social media. Okay, I'm not endorsing anything, but you know, of course, that Facebook is my favorite. I've started in 2017. It's just in case you are new to my space, I'm a coaching entrepreneur since 2017. And when I started doing this, I'm already in social media. In fact, we've started leveraging on Facebook. We've started really maximizing this FB Live way back in 2016 when we opened Decaf Coffee Republic. So we've been in Facebook for over 5 years right now, almost 6 years, and Decaf have grown over 10,000 followers. Life Coach Philippines do the same. Coach A, professional training and development services, my own page, have grown to about 5,000 right now. And all because all this organic reach is all because of social media, because of Facebook, that is, I consider free rent. So I'm a free renter here in Facebook and I love Facebook. Yes, I have YouTube account, and I got Coach A, and I also have Coach A I Connect, where all other videos of fellow coaches you can find. Okay, right now we're also live in Facebook, in YouTube, but my heart belongs. Okay, my first love is really Facebook. So give honor to whom honor is due. It's really Facebook, and so most of my right now, by the way, Rise Up Creatives have a page. Okay, we have a web page, and Life Coach Philippines have also a web page. So somebody please put in the comment the web page of Life Coach Philippines and also Rise Up Creatives. We've got our own pages right now, web pages, but we are still putting a lot of content here in Facebook. So we love Facebook. Facebook has been so great to us, have been really taking care of us. And so we will continue to put a lot of content here in Facebook because I think that's the only way we can honor the free rent that's given to us. All right. So what is the where do you hang out most of the time? Okay, do you apart from okay, if it's Facebook, please put it in the chat box, put it in the comment. It's Facebook. But if it's not Facebook, where do you usually hang out? Okay, where do you usually put your content? Where do you usually share your thoughts? Okay, where do you usually give a shout out, or where do you usually write the things that's happening in your brain? Okay, so where do you pour out your heart? Okay, in what social media platform do you usually do that? Okay, where do you hang out? Okay, what social media platform or online community do you love to stay, hang out, and really give your best, or consider giving a portion of it? Okay, now not everyone who is in social media is really contributing. Okay, so in one of my conversations in the future, I'm going to talk about who are you and what you do in social media. But for tonight, I want to focus my conversation on the second order effect. Now, a backdrop, okay? Digitization is happening so fast. Acceleration, we've seen that over a decade. But of course, with the coronavirus, it is now our third year, more and more people have opted and shifted doing business online. Hence the power of social commerce. And we've been advancing, we've been promoting social commerce, and that's the very reason why Rise Up Creatives is existing. Okay, because we want to help you in your social commerce. We want to help you do business, we want you to enjoy doing business, and we want you to still remain personal even if the business transaction is done online, virtually, or digital. Digitization have given us so much value, and over at least a decade we've seen massive growth and significant changes. The thing with digitization, this is happening very, very fast. Okay, everything seems to be evolving and revolving, and it's so fast, super fast. If you are in agreement with me, let me know in the chat box, in the comment, let me know and give me a yes, yes, yes. Okay, let me know that you are in agreement that indeed social media, social commerce, digitization, and everything that's happened on the digital platform is happening so fast. Now, the first order of effect that we've seen over the years of this is that people are really, okay, really obviously, obviously are getting the hang of it. Okay, so more and more people, regardless of age, regardless of gender, regardless of status in life, are now subscribing to the idea that there is a virtual world that they need to be part of. Okay, so you talk about children, you talk about 4 years old, a 3-year-old child knows how to do TikTok, how to do FB Live, okay, or Reel, okay, they know how to do it. You talk about senior citizens, you talk about 80 years old, 88 years old people. I've seen of them, and they know how to chat, they know how to use the messenger, they know how to do video call. Okay, so you talk about people who's that's the first effect. Okay, people wants to do it, wants to be part of it. Okay, FOMO, fear of missing out. And we've seen that over and over again, and that's obvious. Okay. In some countries, it's becoming so fast, it's accelerating really faster than many. But in some countries, it's taking a little sweet time. But just the same, it's the same thing. Okay, people are going to a virtual world. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Let me know if you are in connection, like you are connecting and you can understand what I'm talking about. So that's the first order effects. There's excitement, there's obviously a blessing, there's a joy, there's curiosity, there is like that tinkering moment where we wanted to know what else can we do, what else can we partake on, and what else can we, okay, benefit, what else can the benefit, what else can we have as a benefit from all of these things. That's the first order in effect, and that is absolutely obvious. Now, many people don't see, especially, okay, now this is Rising Info, and we're doing this. I'm specifically doing this for business owners and individuals who wants to start their own business, or entrepreneurs or wanna be entrepreneurs. So I want to focus my conversation on of the second order effects on business. Okay, the impact, the second order impact of social media, the accelerating digitization, okay, in history, how it is shaping, how is it shaping our business, the way we do business, and how we respond to our clients and customers. Now, I hope you stay until the end of the conversation, because I want you to see that the opportunity lies on how you understand the consequences of the second order, which is now getting very evident on the third order effect. When you get to understand the effects and how you can respond to the consequences, then you have a very strong chance of not only surviving as a business but also thriving. If you don't know me, I am a coaching entrepreneur since 2017. I've been doing coaching full time. I've been teaching, I've been coaching, and I've been creating courses for individuals who wants to embark on a journey of becoming a life coach and really using the platform of coaching through life coaching, seeing breakthrough. Okay, I want to help individuals to create impact, income, and influence through the platform of life coaching. Specifically, I want to help those people who wants to become the next generation of CEOs and business owners without compromising their mental health, because I'm a mental health advocate, hashtag mental fitness first. And so in this season of my life, my idea is for every business owner, especially here in Rise Up Creatives, understand how we can do our interaction, our engagement, okay, with our clients with utmost efficiency, without compromising our health, and without trading our time. Okay, that's why in Rise Up Creatives, we help you create your valuable content that is very unique to you with just in 5 minutes investment every single day. That's just one part of what we do here in Rise Up Creatives. Now, let's talk about the second order impact. Okay, the second order effects of social media. Okay, now often, okay, we see the most obvious, which is the first order effect. Now, these are the most obvious effects, okay? And we can see the consequences, okay? Like children on the first impact, children losing time for their job, for their work, for their homework, or there are relationships happening online, or there are bogus transactions on business. These are all part of the first order effects, and this is the consequences. But deep down, let's see and look into the second order effects of social media. And here, okay, what you will find is this, okay? You will see that right now, okay, in our generation, okay, people are just looking at what is it for me. It's always short term. Now, when you talk about social media, just in case you're thinking, what social media are we talking about? Regardless of the platform that you're in, okay, you've got social media is how you show up, how you create content, how you create value, how you provide value. Okay, you've got your profile in there, you've got your post, you've got your status update, you've got different mediums, name it, the sound, the text, the video, animated, uh, GIF, the image, the carousel. Okay, you've got also the like you commenting on posts and giving updates. This one doing lives. You also have the taggings, the hashtag, the emojis, the stories, the community, the news feed. Okay, the infinite scrolling. Okay, algorithm, and all of those things. These are comprising your social media. This is what I'm talking about. Now, with all of these things, okay, what happened is we are focused. Okay, one of the second order effects of social media is more and more, okay, more and more people are focused on short term effects. Okay, the question of what is best for me today rather than what is best for me of all time. So, and this one is have a great impact on business owners, because imagine if you are a person, you are a business, and you're thinking, how will you improve your business? How will you improve your products and services? Before you, like you and you're able to create the best, you know it's the best, and yet another, okay, yet another person, a competitor or another player in your industry will just be so good at packaging, okay, so good at email marketing, or so good at copywriting, and they're able to package their products, their services, it looks good. And because the second order effect is short term, which means what is it for me today, then obviously you lost. Okay? People will go for less quality, cheaper, but will not last. Versus to people who's giving the best, could last for a lifetime or longer years, but a little bit of a price. Okay? So oftentimes we lose that game of pricing because there's cheaper alternatives, and because our consumer, our customers are not mindful of, is this for a short time and just for today, or will this last for a time? That's the number one concern. How many of you can agree with me? Okay, how many of you would say that's the thing? Okay, I'm losing clients, I'm losing my potential customers to people who is just faking it till you make it. They don't really deliver, they don't really show up, they don't really practice the professions. And it happens with us like service providers. We've seen people who would just get a certificate. Don't get me wrong, okay, there's nothing wrong getting your certificate, but getting the certificate, posting the certificate, they're not practicing, they're not doing the profession, they're not strengthening their muscles, and they're getting more clients simply because they are more confident. Okay, because there are VAs, don't get me wrong again, there's nothing wrong with the VAs, but the thing there is they are being duplicated as fast as it can be, and things are given to them in a silver platter. So that's one thing. Okay, that's just one effect. Now let me move to the second effect. Okay, how many of you here are so concerned about engagement? Engagement, it means how many people engage with your post, with your content. Okay, have you realized, have you seen, or have you noticed, or at least observed that people are engaging with less quality material? Okay, like if you put so much material in there, if you put like high content, high level content, valuable content, you get less engagement. That's the truth. But if you put in there, you like a joke, a memes, or things that would not require a lot of brain, less processing, you start seeing a lot of engagement, a lot of emojis, a lot of yes, a lot of bam, 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 bam. Okay. Of course, it's a different with our tribe. So I love all of you. Thank you so much for engaging. We're creating a different pathway in our brain, and we're creating a new pattern. Okay, the way we do it. That's one thing with Life Coach Philippines. That's one thing with our tribe. We are engaging for real. Okay, for real. Okay, so people in my tribe, people in my space are trained to do that, because we understand that real conversations happens first before transformations become complete. So that what we see, right? That what we see, that the more quality, okay, please put a yes in the chat box, okay? Agree with me, let me know that I'm hitting, like I'm hitting it right, like you are connecting and you are understanding what I'm saying. The more content that you provide, okay, the engagement kind of slowing down, okay, and the shares are not much because people wants those easy thing. Come on now, can you connect with me? Okay, so you wonder, and that's the thing, that's the saddest part in there. um am I doing it right? How many of you here have asked that? Am I doing it right? Are my content valuable? Will there be people to buy, or my ideas, or mapapansin pa ba ako? I mean, can you just put into the chat box? I want to read a couple of that. What would your common thing? What's your common thoughts? And what are your sentiments? Put it in the chat box, please. Put it in the comment. Let me know. What's your sentiments, your uh disappointments in terms of people engaging in your post, in your social media content? Please let me know in the chat box, please. All right. So another, okay, why do people do not engage? Love it, Coach Teen. Yeah, we asked that. Why are they just watching, or why tama ba talaga tong post ko? I like that, Coach Sean. Okay, may magko-connect kaya sa post ko, or darating pa kaya yung papansin sa post ko? I mean, put it in the chat box, put in the comment, let it coming. Okay, you know why it's important? Many years from now we go back to this live and we read that, when we're able to cross over and you're able to really get the real clients for you. Okay, then you know that you did something right for tonight. Next, okay, the next second order effects of social media is this: confirmation bias. Okay, confirmation bias. So what is confirmation bias? Confirmation bias is ideas you already believe from people, people you trust, rather than people who are new to your space and you don't know them. So think about your confirmation bias. Like, if you are hearing, okay, if you are hearing people talking whom you trust, it's easier to believe what they're saying, even if at times your mind question. And here's a new player, a new speaker, a new guru telling you something, but you don't know much about that person. Isn't it true that it's easier for you to just like put it aside? Okay, so that's a confirmation bias. Now, okay, Jennifer, I think it's more on the value you give to your audience. That's the thing, Jennifer. We will always say that to people. We give value, but truth of the matter, if you go to statistics, okay, like even if you give a valuable, super valuable content, not a lot of people will connect. Like when I say connect, I would say them expressing the connection, them liking, them addressing. It's kind of people are so tired and lazy to connect. Okay, so there's an explanation for that, but go through research and go through statistics, you would see that it's easier. Okay, it's easier for people to react on content, or we would say low content, low value content, that high than high value content. That's I was trying. This is what I'm trying to pull in here. Okay, I want you business owners not to lose heart. Please don't lose heart, to continue giving valuable content, to continue giving value to people, even if your expectation of them commenting, of them like giving you a thumbs up, a heart shot, a heart, okay, even if you don't get it, please don't stop. Because I tell you, okay, there are great leaders ahead of us, great men and women. If you take a look at their social media, if they don't boost, they don't do anything, they don't sponsor, they don't really get a lot of conversations in there. Okay, so when I post valuable, let me read that. When I post valuable content like, okay, true, less view, less engagement. When I post happy adventure moments, more views, more engagement. You're right. You're right, Mercy. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. But as a business owner, okay, so that's where I want to, like, if you're reading this, okay, Mercy, you have written something in there. And this is where I want to dive into the consequence that you're about to see on the third order effects. Because if it gets to your mind that really what gets the impression, the engagement, the likes, the comments, the shares are the low content. Okay, I'm not saying it doesn't have value, but I'm saying that compared to the more valuable content, less engagement. Now, if you go for more likes, more share, okay, and more comment, there is a tendency for many business owners to tone down their content. And that's where I want to dive into my third order consequences, because this is where you can play real big. Okay. So if you are excited, give me in the chat box, give me in the comment excited, because this is where you need to position. Okay, I'm not saying you want, because you have to. Okay, you want to survive as a business owner, you want to survive as a service provider. I want you to take a look at this third order effects, okay, or the third order consequence, because that's where you're gonna position your business. Now, you probably don't get to hear this. Okay, you probably don't get to hear this from many player in the social media or the digital world. But listen to me. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. If you are new to my space, I'm a marketing executive before I become a full-time coach, before I put up Decaf Coffee Republic. I've been in the marketing, I've been in advertising, so I've been in retail and distribution, so I know what I'm talking about. And I've been a consultant, business consultant, for over 2 decades, so I know what I'm talking about. So trust me on this. Okay, now, I want you to just like focus now on the third order effects or consequence, because when you see that and you position your products and services, your marketing communication, then you will truly reap, because the third order effects have already started now. It already started now. That's why I'm excited to share it with you, so that okay, you can maximize that opportunity and you can really be the player in this new realm. Okay, and like you start reaping now the fruits. Okay, ready? Okay, ready. So the first thing here is this. Okay, the third order biases, or the third bias, the biases that would lead to third order consequences. Okay, I'd like you to see this. Okay, this is super exciting. Okay, you will start seeing people, okay, getting into depression and anxiety. Okay, people wants quick respond. They would not end, and they would not stop looking and scrolling for likes, dislikes, and likes, comments, and shares, and all. And we start seeing people getting depressed, getting stressed, and experiencing anxiety. How many of you connects with that? You've seen that. You've seen that happening now, that there are people that would start changing their mood and start feeling uneasy and comfortable because their post is not getting the likes that they want, the comments. And we've seen this even in organization, that they are super duper looking into the matrix. Okay, and if the post is not getting this engagement and all, a lot of people get a tons of shit and a tons of fuck, all right, or what have you done, and all of those things. Okay, now, if you are seeing this as a third order effect and a third order consequences, have you realized that if now, okay, all your content is towards and geared on addressing, okay, anxiety, depression, and stress, have you realized how much opportunities you have? because you know that this will just get worse. Okay? This will just aggravate over time. So what if you are starting to create products right now, digital products or even real products? Okay, when I say real products, by the way, it means like physical. Okay, so you've got digital products, you've got virtual products, and you can also have also real, like real product that you can hold. What if right now you start investing and building yourself up on these products that sooner or later would have a bigger demand? Would that be exciting for you? Think about it. Okay, think about it. So let me know in the chat box if this is like connecting. Hashtag connecting. Let me know. Are you seeing the opportunities here? Are you seeing here? Okay. Now, another consequence would be we're starting to see more and more transparencies. Okay, more and more transparencies. It reveals, what does it mean? Okay, transparencies means that our society, we've got leaders, we've got celebrities lives that previously hidden, now it's just like all over there, like we can see them. In the past, the leaders that were idolizing, okay, are hidden. We don't get to see behind the scene. Now we get to see like in front. Okay, that we can see that. Um, Before, people can just do scandalous act and they can just hide it. Okay, but now all of these things are just like going out there, going viral. Okay, in other words, okay, we are seeing a space, a world where social media is allowing people to dramatically, okay, dramatically create a new level of expression, a new level of speech, okay? And it allows people to share their thoughts. It allows people to express how they feel. It allows people to really, okay, kind of tell suppliers, service providers, business owners like us, what do they need? What do they want? Now, I'm going to give you a tip. Okay, I'm going to give you a tip. If you are, well, I don't really go much on social on news feed. Okay, so I would tell people, I would tell my community that if you want my attention, you better tag me because I can look into the alerts and see that you tag me. But if you don't tag me, I don't normally go on the scrolling. Okay, I'm going to give you a tip. Okay, scrolling. So I rather go on tag, okay, if I'm being tagged on it, or okay, I'm intentional because I'm a business coach, so I'm intentional of looking my the feeds if the content of the people from RUC, Rise Up Creatives, or my business coaching clients is there in the feed. So these are the occasions where I would go, but I'm very intentional. But I'll give you a tip. I'll give you a tip, okay? Here's the thing. Instead of you super duper fixated, anxious about your post not getting comments and likes, okay, which is common. Here's what you do. If you cannot stop yourself from scrolling, okay, here's the tip. All right, go scroll. Go scroll. Okay, go scroll. And then you start seeing those that post with um millions of likes, right? Millions of likes and comments, hundreds, thousands, right? Now, look also if that post is sponsored. Then you know, okay? Obviously, okay, there's algorithm. Now, go also for take a picture of that, take a screenshot of that, and then go also for like post, okay, post that no sponsored, no tag is sponsored, but there are likes, substantial likes. Now, I want you to capture those and I want you to study what makes them, okay, like for example, a 10,000 likes over 100 likes. What makes, okay, this post tick and click? So instead of you being fixated on the results of your own post, there's nothing you can do much except to improve. And the way to improve is like go through all this that's really rocking it and study. Why do they rock? Why do they connect? And why do they get the hits? Okay, so there's gonna be another conversations on that, but if you want to, some you have a private conversations and an analysis of that, you can message me. Okay, but take a picture of that and study. That's where you invest your time. You study. Okay, but okay, remember them, the audience being so vocal about what they need, what they think, what they despise, what do they hate. Okay, especially those so expressive, whether with the celebrity, with politicians. That gives you the edge. That gives you the edge. What products can you offer to these people? What products can you create? Can you develop? Because you've got a dissatisfied market. You know, sales, marketing, and business thrive when we prosper, we thrive, and we get more clients and customers when we can identify a need, a niche, a disappointment, a dislike. Okay, and we feel that. Okay, oftentimes it's the common effect would be go for where all everybody's going. The tip there is go where you can hear the disappointment, the dislikes, the complaint, the hatred, the bashers. Hear that very well, because that's the future of your business. That's where you can connect, that's where you can serve, that's the gap you can fill. Okay, number two. Okay, number three. Okay, number three. Another effects. Okay, that we start to see here is the blockbuster strategy. Okay, what is the blockbuster strategy? You know, there are there are materials, content, okay, that go viral. Okay, go viral super fast. They are content that just like they're just like wildfire. Okay, bam, bam, bam. Okay, now here's what you do. Okay, don't focus on that particular thing that goes viral, because that thing that went viral is an impact of the blockbuster strategy. There is a blockbuster content that where that idea, okay, originated. If you're able to do the research, okay, so in mental model masterclass we're teaching people how to learn and get that. Okay, so if you get that source, that blockbuster content, you can syndicate that, get that idea, and repurpose it. Okay, now because you can see that there's already this black, like this is really like the trending thing. That trending thing is a byproduct of a blockbuster content or idea. Look for that blockbuster content or idea. You can syndicate that. You can, okay, if you're getting this strategy, and how do I syndicate that, coach? Please give me a call. Okay, give me a message. Let's have a conversation. That's a different parts. Okay, so but I offer that as a service, by the way. Okay, you can syndicate a blockbuster idea. Okay, uh, and repurposed and carry on and use the same for your good, for your business. Okay, you're getting this. Okay, next. Okay, next. Or I'm on number three now. On my number four. Okay, another thing here is larger extended networks. Now, here's the thing. Larger extended networks, but oftentimes, okay, they're not really cohesively acting as a group. Okay, there's this social community. Okay, but okay, how do you use that? You've seen that. I'm sure you're part of groups. You probably is a part of hundreds of groups. And not a lot of groups you are actively participating and contributing. But you're part of that group, right? So you are a social community. Now, how do you maximize that? You can turn social community to social capital. Social community to social capital. I'm going to be teaching social capital inside Rise Up Creatives. This is going to be my next masterclass for members of Rise Up Creatives, and that's going to be happening this Sunday, so at 7:30 p.m. So if you are interested to know about how you can transition social community to social capital, okay? By the way, the strategy of social capital, okay, is what makes the youngest billionaire. Okay, this is the strategy, okay, used by the youngest billionaire ever at the age of 21. So, youngest billionaire in the world, okay, reached the status, okay, of being, okay, the youngest billionaire. She's a girl at the age of 21. How many of you can knows that? Knows that? Okay? How many knows that girl? She's as the sister of the famous character or artist as well, a celebrity. Come on. Any one of you? Okay. I've shared this to our group. So put it in a chat box. Who's the youngest billionaire who made it at the age of 2021? Who? Anyone? Okay. Her name is Kylie Jenner. Jenner or Kylie Jenner. She's like, you can find it. Okay. She is she owns makeup line. Okay. So she's in beauty line. Okay? She's the youngest billionaire ever recorded at the age of 21. And the strategies used was social capital. So I'm teaching social capital. Okay. Okay, I am of you. Okay. So yeah, Kylie is the youngest. She's the youngest. Okay. She's the youngest. Um, she become the youngest. Okay. Billionaire. Okay. How many of you here wants to be a billionaire? How many of you here wants to be a billionaire? So social capital. I'm gonna talk about that on Sunday. Turn your social community to social capital. Okay. My number five, another impact, another consequence that you're seeing on the third order, which you can really maximize, okay, is this addiction. Addiction. So people become addicted to both checking their news feed for updates and seeing if anyone has commented on their post. Addiction. So just like, okay, just like depression, anxiety, addiction is an opportunity to see what's missing in the market that we want to serve. Sometimes, okay, here's one thing that here's the secret sauce in marketing or selling. Okay, when you want to grow your business and you're having this interaction with your client, this is what you do. Okay, listen to me. Okay, you give them what they want, and you sell them what they need. Let me repeat that. You give them what they want, and you sell them what they need. So when you look at addiction, when you look at depression, when you look at all this, you will start looking into what do they really want? Okay? What do they really want? Like they're addicted to something, definitely They're not going to be welcoming you for a medicine or a therapy. There is something that they want that you can give: affection, attention, care, confidence, right? And there's a lot of that holistically. And when you're able to give them what they want, trust me, you can sell what they need. So position your products and services on what they need, but you give what they want in a form of value. Okay, valuable content. Hashtag moving the free line to the higher level. So give them what they want, sell them what they need. Okay, somebody put that in the chat box, please. All right. Thank you so much, Master Coach Jasmine, for doing so. On my number 6, okay, is the increased mobilization. Okay, and you know how easier it is to mobilize content now. You use the hashtag. Okay, when you use the hashtag, the me too, okay, when we use hashtag me too, hashtag love, hashtag, like, you're able to increase, okay, the mobilization of your content. You're able to increase, okay, your seen, okay, you being seen, you being heard. And as much as this is, okay, hitting you and gonna hurt your business if you don't do it right, this increased mobilization faster than ever gives you the opportunity to test your ideas. Now, many years back, you need long time. Kaya I'm in research. I'm a graduate of economics. So I was taught, okay, in my college days, okay, one of the opportunities that we got, and when I had it, by the way, is that doing research. Now, the thing here is, gone are the days that we need to do months of research to test something. Right now, because of the fast, okay, and increased mobilization, we can just put up there an idea on the social media, on our network, on Twitter, on Instagram, okay, or putting it out there, and immediately you will know if there's a feedback. Okay, hi Jessica, yeah, thank you. Yeah. See, it's easier now to create research, to do the research and test the results that we got. Put it in there and immediately you can test. Okay? So, I'm going to close this on my number 7, but that just me. Okay, there are more. Okay, there are more. And if you are interested, okay, you can let me know. You can message me. We can have a discovery call. We can have a strategy call. We can help you. Rise Up Creatives is here as a provider of a total turnkey solutions. We're not only helping um, our subscriber, we're not only helping our members to create their content. Yes, we do that so that our members are able to show up every single day. By the way, I want you to just like give me a minute and allow me to say this, okay? What we do in Rise Up Creatives is we are we are cutting through that same content. Okay, it's unfortunate we've seen content that is like recycled, okay, posted over and over again by the same people on the same space. You get to see that in Rise Up Creatives, we help individuals with content prompts, with videos, with all the whatever they need, so that they become the writer of their own thoughts. Okay, they become the creator of their own products. There's so much that we are able to do here in Rise Up Creatives. There's so much we can help you here so that you can thrive in social commerce. So please give us the opportunity to help you. And you don't need to invest with us with your money, by the way. But if you want to be a lifetime member of Rise Up Creatives, welcome. Okay, we want you to be here. But you know what? You don't have to. You can have a conversations with us, and we can allow you to see and feel, okay, what we can do for you so you can try. Okay, now on my number 7, this is my last, okay, but trust me, there's more, okay? But I'm gonna land this on my 4, okay? I want you to see that one of the consequences is the filter bubbles. Filter bubbles. As a result of the confirmation bias, people can fall into the echo chambers where they think they're getting an accurate model of what's happening in the world, but they're only getting an understanding of what's happening in their zip code. Let me repeat that. Filter bubbles. It means that, okay? You are we many people are made to believe that what they see is like the entire world. Like that's how it is. But truth of the matter, it's just like filtered according to zip code, according to country, according to location. Because, like, when you say, wow, this thing is super in, this thing is just like hot cake, this is selling, trust me. Probably that's the impact you're getting because your zip code is targeted. And all the advertisement on this particular product is concentrated on your zip code. And so you feel like, wow, everybody's doing this, everybody da, 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 da. Look, okay, the impact, okay, which is not really good. It's a filtering bubbles, okay. You don't know the world, but this is the truth. There are 8 billion people in the world today. The world is big, the opportunities are limitless. If only you will choose to get out and allow yourself to dive into something that you've never tried. If only you will give yourself the permission to try and take a vacation from perfection. Here in Rise of Creatives, while we are built to serve the world, we are also built to respond to the need of the zip code. Wherever you are in different parts of the globe, in different parts of the country, we can help you see what's happening locally, but help you plan globally. This is Master Coach A. Thank you so much for being here. If you need help on business coaching, if you need help on growing your business, if you need help creating your content, if you need help to finally thrive in that passion project that you want to see really rocking in the space, Rise of Creatives is here to serve. Master Coach A here. Thank you so much. Please share your hashtag Pack My Bag moment. Please share your hashtag Return of Insight. We are excited to see you inside Rise of Creative. Please don't keep as a secret. Share what you've learned tonight. Let me know that you appreciate it as I appreciate your time. This is Master Coach A once again. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. I hope you stay connected and I hope that you value this tonight so much so that you will start taking action. I look forward celebrating the growth of your business. Good night, everyone. Till next Wednesday. I'll see you again.